Hi, welcome back. Welcome to the Overtime Chatter. I'm bringing this up a little bit. Look a little crooked, huh? Look a little crooked. I'm pulling you up closer to me because I ordered a microphone, but I don't know nothing about electronics, and I didn't want to ask my little mean adult children. I don't got to look at that. Just why you always ordering something? You ever? I don't know if any of y'all got kids and you go ask them something, and cause you the mom and you irritate the hell out of them. Immediately when you ask them something, they're already on guard. So I try to do stuff without asking them, and then once I do it and it's not what it was supposed to be, I'll go to ask for help. Then what I'm trying to do is I try to help myself first. When even if I know helping myself would mean ask for help, then make the order. But anyway, let's leave from that. I'm here today to recap Love and Marriage Huntsville season 6 episode 5, I think. Um, this is the one entitled "Speak Now or Forever Hold." I think that was on May the 7th. That one. I'm playing catch up. Today is the 8th. Today is Monday, May the 8th. Okay, I think. Okay, anyway, it begins where we see Stormy and her husband in the warehouse. Okay, I need to get this off my mind because it's kind of bothering me. When we first met Stormy's husband, I think his name Corey, I think is his name. I liked him. I don't really like him. As the seasons progress, I don't really like him. What he do? Something about how he talked to her. I don't know. Anyway, it begins with Stormy in her new warehouse, and she holding a meeting with her staff. Oh my goodness, no, not my phone. And she holding my TV. And she's holding a meeting with her staff. And I don't even know why you can't hold a meeting and work at the same time. If you 45,000 orders behind, you ain't got time to talk. I'm just saying. So anyway, the one employee that she's probably the most upset with is her cousin, Junior. I think Junior is her first cousin. Excuse how my hands, my nails aren't done. I look like I look like a hospital patient because I am a patient. I'm just I needed to do something to motivate myself, and I really enjoy the recaps. I don't have, if you log on, if you look at me, I don't have very many. I probably got 4 subscribers who I love with all my heart. Thank you for wanting to be a friend. But not just being a friend, but thank you that my content was that intrigued you enough for you to subscribe. But I wanted to hurry up and get back to you guys, and I don't really feel like doing my hair, and I don't want to put on makeup, and I just want to talk to some friends. So anyway, let's get off of that. So she is talking to him, and it seems like she's hired all family and friends, which she said is a bad deal, which I don't think. If I get in a position where I can hire my family, I hire my family. I hire my friends. But once I hire you and you don't do what the fuck you supposed to do, you ain't got no job. Yeah, you fired. That's it. It's over. You gone. Yeah, because my thing is, if I hired you because I know you my family, my friend, I hired you because I think you got my back. Now, if I get you in my spot and you just taking my money and you ain't earning shit, you ain't no help to me. To me, you just like a regular motherfucker off the street. So I get rid of you like one. So anyway, she had a meeting and I don't know why she started crying. Because I don't like to be mean. Okay, Stormy, I don't get you. I mean, 1 minute you don't need your mama, but then you stay in here and you need your mama. You need Corey to be with you, to be in the meeting and all this type of shit. Just is you a badass or you not? You gonna be one or the other. You can't be that many. Yeah, I guess you can't be that much shit, but it confuses people. I mean, yeah, you can be a boss bitch and be mean, a boss bitch and be nice. What are you crying for? And you know what you crying? Because they're taking advantage of your ass. Because I wouldn't tell nobody at 8:05 if you 5 minutes is when you, because this when you had the meeting with your cousin and you fired him. This is what you said. Like you wanted to fire him and get a hug. Man, I don't want to hug somebody just told me I wasn't shit at the job. And he tells you, because you telling him how he ain't a good worker, and he telling you that he is a good worker. Now, since we come to it, when I, I don't want to disagree and have people. Hold on just a second. I don't know, he said somebody from Blanket. Y'all don't know what time of the morning it is here. Nobody would be calling me this time of the day. Hey, listen, let me call you, give you a call back, okay? I was getting ready to get myself together. Okay? I'll call you back. I love you. I'm happy to hear from you. Happy belated birthday, too. I'll call you back. Let me get this done. Okay, bye. I probably shouldn't answer y'all, but that's my sister. I'm so sorry. You could have skipped through that. I don't want to turn this thing off because I don't know how to edit. I don't know how to do none of that shit. This is all new to me. A new adventure is being a YouTube commentator or whatever the hell I am, a talker. It's all new to me, so I'm sorry. That's my sister artist. Well, not my sister because I'm only child, but I was raised with her. She's a first cousin. And I haven't probably talked to her in about 8 months. And she's calling from this kid and play shit. And I thought it might be something with my grandbabies. Anyway, let's get back to the story. So anyway, I think we was talking about Stormy and her cousin. He's saying how good she is. She's saying how he not good, and she fires him. But why are you crying? Don't cry. Just do your business and get your asses up and stop having meetings and get them orders out. It's you too. You probably went and did some shit like how I'm trying to do now and catch up all my recaps for the shows that I enjoy watching. You probably gotta do the same shit. You can't be talking. See how I just got her off the phone and I told you I ain't talked to her in 8 months and she my sister. I know shit ain't wrong because I done talked to somebody else. But get up, Stormy. So then we had Melody. I don't even know if I should say. Now I bet you if I really put down what I feel about Melody, somebody ain't gonna like me. I'm gonna have subscribers in and all kinds of people, but I ain't really. Her hands ain't that clean to me, y'all. Nobody's is, not even mine. And everybody was trying to make it seem like she got fucked over for real. Listen, I don't got no problem with it. I'm just like this too. Because it happened to me, but not happened to me. And I hate doing that shit because it seems like something always happening to me that happened to somebody else. You know how you meet people like that and you be like, damn. So anyway, I get it with that group of people that she filmed with. Them the people that you got to come to do the damn show 6 seasons ago. 6 now. You invited them all to a show that you and your husband gave to the Carlos dude. So these people you brought on to make this show. And it's after I think you really got on the show that you understand. I think you knew something was up with your husband, but it's flowing. So you just let it flow. I let it flow. But there's something about knowing how much all the motherfuckers knew how bad your husband was cheating on you that you feel you don't trust him. I don't blame you. Because it's almost like everybody in the world knowing except you. And everybody in the world know you saying shit about how much you love him and about your family. But everybody, why you talking about your family life and your husband life and what y'all presenting to the world, everybody in your world is sitting back saying, girl, this bitch you don't even know, man, he buying bitches cars, he be seeing all types of women, he be going to all kinds of whole parties and shit, girl, he is not thinking about you. See, nobody was telling her that. Now you get the gist of that. You don't want to befriend motherfuckers, you want to keep them at an arm's distance. I'm only fucking with you when we doing this. I don't like how you move. When we got to record, I'm going to be around. We ain't got to record, I ain't really going to fuck with y'all because the trust is broken. And not even just that, the shit is fucking embarrassing, y'all. Yeah, I was with my mate for a long time, 30 years. Married 28 something. But altogether, 30, 31 years, I knew him. Right? So we knew the same fucking people. Yeah, so when he was out there busting ass and doing shit behind my back, that shit hurt when other people know that and you don't. That shit is embarrassing. So why I want to be around it being embarrassed or being reminded of this shit? Let me grow, leave me alone. So never we off of that. But anyway, while I was saying that little shit, like, why was her, like, the way her jacket was on the chair, I know it's so petty, but did she want us to see her labels? Really? Did we have to see the label of your jacket? I didn't, zoom up or out to see, but it's just weird how that little silver thing just hung there. Where it looked like the way that your chair was made, that you shouldn't be able to see that shit. Your jacket should have been like this. It really like somebody tailored it to fit that way. Like in a store. Like in a display window. Anyway, let me get off of that. Then it's the other part too. What do we have going on for the year, guys? She's talking to her team. Oh, you got this. We're making you a movie star. You finna be Miss Universe. You're gonna be making the song with Beyonce. You saving the world from hunger. All that old bullshit. What other shit? What school? What stuff? So anyway, we sitting around in this meeting. We watch people just kiss her ass. To me, she just letting us know how booked, busy she is. And how she got all this shit going on, and and praising her schedule for the next coming up months, and they telling her how far they're gonna take her past Elon Musk, past the moon and shit, and her career and this and that. Okay, whatever. Okay, so ain't nobody said shit in there about how we got this going on for you and your kids and none of that. Just saying. You can't schedule my life for me like that, booked and busy like that, and don't say, well, where am I send my kids? I understand you're busy. You could be the Queen Elizabeth. I read somewhere that because she's the queen of the fucking country, well, she was when she was alive, that she had to, when she had her first kid, which is Charles, I believe it was, she couldn't spend no time with this motherfucker because she the queen. And what she made sure of from her team is that she made sure she seen the one that's married to I think it's the one that's the Prince Andrew. That's why he fucked up and he crazy because she made sure she seen him when she had meetings and shit. He had to come in the morning and play around her while she did her office work because she wanted to spend time with her child. And I don't hear them saying it about you, but I do keep hearing right. That don't mean you a good mother or bad mother, because I swear I thought I was a good mother till my daughter picked me up from the hospital Friday, and that was the worst fucking ride I've heard in my life. So if you want to know if you're a good mother or not, get that shit from your kids. What you think? They hitting on shit. I'm just saying. She said that the year is tough. But, for us not to worry about her because she got the support that she need and the people love her and, and she got support and she talk about God's, but not as much as I would if I was her. If she is grateful, I don't know. Let me stop that. Now, I don't want nobody all the way, you don't know nobody how to talk about God. And you're right, I don't, I don't know what her platform is because sometimes I don't know. I guess she had good days. She has good days and bad days like they do themselves. But it's something about her I can't put my finger on it, y'all. And I ain't saying it's like I don't like her. It's just I don't think when I look at her, I don't see authentic. I see some authenticity, but not like I'm supposed to. I'm gonna leave that alone. So anyway, she said it was a tough year. And it's crazy how dramatic her kids' lives change and how she keep it normal for them, which none of that to me. That's what I'm saying. It's not authentic. Your kids' life change, but to you, dramatically, but you still trying to keep it the same as it was, so there's not been a skipping the beat. Girl, they know it's a skipping the beat. That's what I'm saying. They know, like, all of them should be in therapy to me, your children. If you can afford it or not, or all therapy, I don't know, or a session or two or whatever, because I'll tell you, and we're going to sidebar that, but I'll tell you why. She said that life ain't changed. And that we see okay, her kids have dramatically changed because first of all, the father's not dead. It's been 6. I don't know how long y'all probably been divorced now. Maybe 3 years now. But there's a difference. Your kids know that their daddy that y'all was arguing like a MF where y'all lived under the same roof with each other, and now y'all just arguing and they hear you talking, and even though you try to act like you shield your kids, even though I try to act like I mean, I seen and heard when I was a kid shit I wasn't supposed to see and hear, and I'm sure your kids experience it anyway. And then if you so booked and busy and gone, how the fuck what about to make change? They only get to spend as much time with you as they used to spend. And I know we see on TV little caveats with them all in matching pajamas and shit, baking cookies and shit. But come on, let's keep it real. How busy? You so busy. How the fuck can you sit around and do that? You can't. And then I don't really think you got like no chef or no housekeepers or nothing. I don't know what you're doing, Melanie. I don't care. But if you think that your kids' life is on the same trail, they only had the same kind of money that they used to have before. You probably had more money. You probably had more resources now. So their life is not the same. I think that when you said that was just delusional as hell. Okay, then we get to Letitia and Marcel, who I'm sick of them too, and they doing a slut. This is Lady Slutty Vegan. I think it's his name of the restaurant, Slutty Vegan Restaurant, which I don't really think I would. I'll probably eat it, but I don't really care for the name. I don't think it's cute at all. Slutty Vegan, what the fuck is that? Anyway, I would try the food. I ain't never had no vegan burger. But I think they're doing a sponsor. They trying to buy, it sound like they're a franchise thing where they're trying to bring it to Huntsville, but they want it next to the bar or inside the bar or something. So they having like a pop-up Slutty Vegan burger thing. They're talking to the person that's the owner. And they trying to have a professional conversation, but it don't sound like some corner talk to me. That's how they talking. Slutty Vegan. Anyway, ain't no business meeting I ever been in. So why they there talking? It's funny. They all start with the same thing. Mel started off with her people talking about her accolades and what she got going on and how they got her booked and busy. Them listen to Latasha. Yes, we have my own business. I'm a realtor broker. I got this. We got black. We doing this Black Expo. But it's just all accolades about them. So anyway, the lady listening to that shit, cause she listening to them talk. This is the owner of the vegan Slutty Vegan thing. She listening to him talk and get her accolades. So they talking about trying the different food and shit, and they get excited about it. And then I think then after that, the owner of Slutty Vegan League, Martell and Kim, Marceau and whoever the light skinned one, Kimmy and her husband, they walk in and she order her some food because she's like they ordered some food and they came there and talked to them some vegan burgers and wanted to try how it was. And so they started talking about the Black Expo. And I think it's right here where Martell said, listen, they's like, Kimmy was like, don't get mad at me. I was just trying to ask you questions. And I shouldn't think that Kimmy and the one with the breast, the own black, the husband and her husband, not Kimmy, but Letitia and her husband should get mad because the questions that Kimmy was asking. Because, see, now they thinking that because they in-laws. That's what I'm saying. You think I'm supposed to ride with you because we blood, but you wrong though. You know what I'm saying? Like she's like, when did Kimmy and Martha and Witch Calm get to be friends? You know what I'm saying? They on that shit like kids. They ain't. Why can't you see they're asking you business questions because they business people. They want to make money too, and you pretty much done told you ain't nobody making no money. I want you to volunteer and give your time. And if you don't, then good. Okay then. And so that's when Kimmy and her husband need to say, we don't want to do that shit, and then take their burgers and take their ass home. Okay, so they in there. I heard online or somewhere allegedly that they begging for help, the assistance to do this, to get this thing together, and they say they ain't paying nobody for nothing, so they can go to hell on too. So we got Martell and Marcel talking about working out, and I'm just telling you, they don't want to do nothing for nobody for free because, first of all, Martell, I don't see how you can't pass an open book test that you done took twice and failed. That must be a hard ass test. But from what I heard, allegedly that Melody signed up for the test, studied for the test like a couple hours a day before she took the test, and then she passed the test. So, and it's an open book test. So anyway, Martell is supposed to, and Martell and Marcel are supposed to exchange, they're supposed to barter skills. what Martell's supposed to teach Marcel how to build his body back. He wanted to look good like he did. I don't know. He would be smaller than he was 6 seasons ago. That's for sure. He wanted to have a youthful body to make him attractive. Nigga, that ain't all that make people attractive. That's not gonna be the only thing to help you. You got some other shit you need to do too. I mean, it's the way toward, but it ain't by all means the end of your game. And I know I'm sitting over here. I ain't no spring chicken. But I'm just telling you because I can say what I'm saying because I ain't no spring chicken. It's gonna take you a little bit more than that. And then you got him going to help Marcel's going to help Martell study to take an open book test, which is crazy to me because he's like, I took a course that cost a couple $1,000, but it helped me pass the test. And what I'm gonna do now is let you have that work. If you could have took the class, dude, you ain't got $2,000 to take the class to study on your own. He ain't no teacher, and I don't think Marcel's a good teacher either. So anyway, good luck with that. I don't know how you're going to do it. It's an open book test and you still failing. So, I don't know. Marcel, he said he on his way of getting back to the community. But he ain't paying nobody because he want everybody to do it. And that thing that they trying to throw, that Black Expo, that's for him and his wife. That ain't for nobody else but them. And then we have... so while they sitting there talking, of course he gonna bring it up. You got Martell wanting to know why Mel and Kimmy best friends now, and then he answers, I don't know. I don't know why they good friends. He says he wants to see his kids. So anyway, he talked about Martell. He want to know why the meeting was like it was between the ladies. And then he starts talking about this party that Mel throwing for their daughter. The two daughters are having a skate party somewhere, and he wanted to be there for the special things, but she won't invite him or have him. And I said, you used to have that. You had that one time. You ain't come. I think you had even in odd years. One of y'all get even years, and one of y'all get odd years. And all this stuff you want her to allow you to do was stuff that was your access, and you made the decision to have an affair on your wife and make another baby. So this is what you get. Okay, so we got, we said that Storm was scared to have the meeting, but she finally had it. And while she was sitting there talking to Junior before she fired him, said, you're my friend, I don't want to fire you. And I was like, bitch, fire him. And right when I said that, guess what she did? She fired him, so that made me feel good. Okay, so now, here we go. Okay. Here we go. This is the last scene, the last couple of scenes. And this has the last couple of scenes. We had Melody, and she had her kids' party, and she likes to stage how they set her party up for her daughters. So she excited, she likes it. The people start showing up, and Keisha and Letitia is at the party, and it's a little part with them because they show Mel skating, she participating with her kids and shit, and the other two sitting down eating. Every time I see that Kiki when she get it, if we somewhere something to eat at an event, that bitch got her a plate. But I hear you, I like to eat too. And then they got and they're still talking about the same shit. And then they have a communication party because we all don't get along that good, and we talk over one another, and we say things, and blah, 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 this, and yeah, the spa, and blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm going to have it then. Mel going to throw a tea party next week. I think we're all going to see when you get dressed, and there's a person there to teach us all how to communicate with each other and talk, and we just worked it out. But as usual, they're always working out some shit, but not Kiki, because she still got an issue with somebody. A couple of people, I think. Maybe Stormy and Tiffany, but for sure Tiffany, I believe. So, she want to get that out the way. Just, some shit don't need no end. It just say end. Just say concrete and let that be the end of it. So, anyway, them talks at the spa and shit didn't help. If y'all went to the spa and you still get ready to have a tea party about the same shit that you had about the spa, then the shit is not resolved. So, anyway, we're going to try another way of resolution. So, I hope that works for them. So I hope that works for them. And what else? So I hope that, okay, back to the skate party. So anyway, at the skate party, I'm gonna look at that. And she having a good time. And here come Martell. He got his mind made up. He going to the party. So he just walk in. Then he do it all wrong. He walk in and walk right past everybody, the adults. And then you see him in his confessional say, I wonder what Melanie wants to talk to me about. She want to talk to you, why the fuck is you here? Yeah, so you know what she want. I hate people when they play dumb. So anyway, she finally calls for him and she says, Martell, why are you here? And he ain't saying nothing. And she like, it's the kids' party. You wasn't really invited. You can get the baby later. I don't want you to be here. You know, don't mess up my event. Blah, 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 blah. I don't have to call the police. I don't know why I can't be. Why, you know, you don't need to be here. This is my thing. You can come pick him up later. Get the fuck out of here. I just want you gone. And he wasn't saying nothing. He wasn't doing nothing. But he didn't. I don't think he really wanted to be. And then, you know, I don't know why she said this shit. Because, you know, she was, you know, you ain't did nothing for them since you divorced me. So you gonna tell me that's what came. He wasn't saying, he didn't say shit. I don't remember him saying nothing. And I just remember her saying, you ain't bought them shit since you divorced me. They ain't got no gift there. So you ain't gonna tell me that her kids don't know how she feel for real. Because y'all trying to make it seem like she keep these motherfuckers in the gingerbread house and all they hear is glory, glory, hallelujah to your Lord all day. You know, praise songs to Jesus, and that your house is just like a whole fucking lavender field. Well, that shit ain't what it is. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not what it is. So as soon as you see him, that's what you say. He don't, but you know, everybody knows he ain't got no gift. He ain't never around. He ain't come. He was disrespectful as a motherfucker the way he came in there. I'm gonna give you that, but he wasn't coming off the same energy as you was coming off of. Then you say you want to call the police. And then I'm going to say this to you too, which I cannot believe they didn't lock your ass up. Because he said the police always go in his favor, usually when you call the police. But they would have locked me up. Do you understand me, Melody? If that motherfucker would have yelled in my mama's face like he was yelling in your mama's face, that would have been the end of it. We wouldn't have to go to court and none of that shit. Because he be dead. You will not. I don't care. My mother ain't raised me. You understand what I'm saying? But in the Bible, I think under Jesus, it say, honor thy mother and thy father. Bitch, you step to my mother like that, I will fuck your ass up. And I don't care if I don't get paid for this. Or I don't get paid no way. I ain't got enough subscribers. I only got enough people looking at this shit. But if you done stepped on my mama ass like that, you'd have got your ass. You wouldn't. It just would have been over. Wouldn't shit. The kids wouldn't have to worry about your ass, because they would know where to come visit your ass at the graveyard. Tell my mama she ain't got nothing to do with it. I don't give a fuck if she did. She didn't. Nobody would get in my mama's face like you was in her face. I don't give a fuck how many muscles you got. You see these? I would put these motherfuckers in your ass. Yes. And everybody in there who loved Melody and who was my melanator, we all would have kicked your ass. Yeah, I love my mama. And she would have known for real that day. Hell yeah, I don't give a fuck what my condition is. Do you understand me? But somebody was leaving. Fuck the party. Amen. So anyway, with that, that was the end of what the party showed, until of course we pick up next week, where I can't wait to recap it for y'all. But you would never holler at my mom, I'd have kicked your ass. So with that, I want to say I appreciate y'all being here with me today. Like I said, I'm sorry. I'm undergoing some medical changes in my life, so I look like I'm sick. So you know, hopefully as it get better, I'll get better too. But thanks for being with me today. You could have been anywhere in the world with me. You can comment, you can like. Now I don't give a fuck, because I'm gonna just tell you, I look at people and I don't like them. I mean, I do. No, I only probably like a couple of people since I've been learning how to do this YouTube shit. But anyway, with that, have a good time, and I will be back for the next recap next time. Bye, y'all.